Hello, friends. Guys, thanks for stopping by. Okay, Nancy is going to join us a little bit later, and Miss Pam might also join us a little bit later. She's with the little ones right now, so I know that she's having a lot of fun with that. So for now, you just get me. I hope that's okay. And I'm a little bit nervous. This is the first time I've ever done a live tutorial. I've done tutorials, I've done lives, I've never done a live tutorial. So I'm a little nervous about that, but I know that you guys will be super easy on me. So let's go over the list again to make sure if you're going to be joining along, you've got what you need. These were the printables that we had. And if not, if you don't have everything, at the moment, you can always do it up later. That's okay. And let's see, we have fabrics and sheets of batting for the coasters that are 5 inches square. We've got pieces for the mug rug, and that's all listed right there. And in addition, you'll want to have freezer paper and possibly a pressing sheet just for, to make things a little bit less messy, and some fusible web. I think that's the majority of what you're going to need. And let's see who's here right now. Herb is here. Hi, Herb. How you doing? I hope you're feeling well. Let me know. And that's it. Everybody's busy right now. Well, I know that there are some lurkers. There are always lurkers. Okay. So I want to try to give... Oh, and Mr. Pajama Quilter is here. Got to say hi to the hubby, Mr. David. Woot, woot. David. Well, before we get started on the coasters, I'm going to go ahead and do a tiny bit of prep work because I want to try to save the sewing and the pressing details until Nancy's able to get on here because I don't want her to get behind. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take my freezer paper, and there's the shiny side and then there's the matte side. And on the matte side, I want to go ahead and trace this circle. There are too many things over here, guys, and I just don't have room for everything. It's driving me crazy. Okay. I think that comes from having short arms because my table is actually quite large. But if I put stuff elsewhere, I can't reach it. So that's kind of a thing. All right, so we're just going to trace this. And I like to do it with pencil just in case I mess up a little bit. The neighbors have been so noisy today. Hey, Barry's here. Hi, Barry. How you doing? How did I know you were lurking? I just knew. I could tell. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and honor the lurkers. Absolutely. All righty. Thanks for lurking, guys. I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. Look, did you see that? I moved it. Sure enough. I don't know why, but circles have always been an issue for me. I see people all the time who can actually just draw a perfect circle. I am not one of those people. I'm having trouble tracing a circle. That's kind of sad. I must have failed shapes in kindergarten.
You can always use a compass.
You're right, Gentry. I could always use a compass. But to be honest, the compasses that we always purchased for school, I never had luck with those either. Because when I would do it, it was like the pieces would like move, the pencil would move. Anyway, still no luck with that. Alrighty. Now, we don't want to cut on the line yet. We want to cut around it. So, that's not true. I just lied to you guys. Okay. True confessions here. My sweet son Gentry did not think I should do the live today because I had to take the Benadryl and I'm a little dopey. And it's not that Benadryl in and of itself is like super strong, but I already take a lot of other meds and stuff for my allergies and asthma and stuff. So when you can combine them, I'm just loopy. So anyhow, I'm getting this mixed up with the fusible web. This we really do want to cut on the line. Okay. I'm glad I remembered that before it was too late. So if I make mistakes, if I say the wrong things, if I'm not making any sense whatsoever, just call me out on it. Say something in the chat. Ask if I'm higher than a kite. Whatever. It's okay.
That's cool.
As we were setting up stuff, Sweet Gentry kept going, I don't think this is a good idea. Daddy, you need to put 911 on speed dial. I don't think this is a good idea. We shall see. We shall see what happens. I'm drinking a lot of caffeine right now, so hopefully that'll help to combat it. But I didn't want to miss out on you guys. I love our time here. I absolutely do. Okay. Oh, Miss Nancy needs the link to join us. Okay. All right, Miss Nancy, hold on just a second. All righty, there we go. Okay, because we want Nancy to be here. We want to see what she does. Still wondering if we do have to call 911. Will it truly be Jennifer Love Hewitt that answers? If any of you are if any of you are 911 television show fans, you'll get that. And there's Nancy. I'm going to bring her up. There she is.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Sorry, I'm dopey.
Sorry I'm late.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm just making a circle.
Okay. What size circle do we need?
It's the one from the printout. Let's see. Do you have the printout?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I didn't measure it.
I did my homework.
You did? You're so good.
That one right there?
You get a gold star.
That one right there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Trace it and cut it out on either freezer paper or thin cardboard or something that you can use as a template.
Okay.
That's what it's serving as, is a template.
I don't have freezer paper. I ran out, or it's still in storage.
Yeah.
So I have some cardboard I can use.
Okay.
Imagine Nancy with cardboard. I don't know where she got it from.
I know.
Okay, I'm trying to get a thin
Well,
card.
actually, I'm doing that for the second project, but I was killing time because I wanted to make sure you were here when I start on the first project.
Hold on, let me. I sorted all my cardboards and stuff, and I'm trying to get a thin cardboard because it'll be much easier to cut than the thick cardboard. There we go. Cardboard.
Okay, no worries.
Buzz over here wrestling with the air.
David informed me that our sweet puppy Love is over there wrestling with air. Okay, let's see.
Hey, Miss Mona.
Hi, Mona. How are you doing? I caught some of your live, I think yesterday or Friday. Again, dopey. Your recent live. I caught some of that. But it wasn't during the live. It was during the replay.
I was there on the live, and I want one of her gift cards.
That is awesome. That
Yay!
is awesome. Now, while Nancy's working on her little circle, I want to talk about some differences between the coasters. Now, the very first time that I made these was probably around 20 years ago. So it's been a while. And since then,
I didn't check to see if I had the printer on the 100% scale. Is this supposed to be 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 and 5/8? What is it supposed to be?
1, 2, 3, 4.5.
Also, I didn't have my printer at.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me go open the file again.
Yeah, well, I'm just gabbing about this. Okay. So when I very first made these coasters 2 decades ago, we didn't use batting for them. But I do like the fact that people have been using batting because I think it gives a little bit more protection from moisture and stuff hitting the surfaces like the tables and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm okay with. One of the other changes that have been made is that they have added a 6th piece of fabric, and I think that that's totally unnecessary, and I will tell you why later. So that's that. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this slowly. We're not in any hurry.
This is what was a problem. I had it at 80%.
Oh, well, yes, that would make a bit of a difference.
Yes.
Just that. So I'm going to take 4 of these and I'm going to fold them in half.
I shall return. I'm glad I asked before I started working on it.
I know. I agree. So I'm just going to cut these. And you know what? I think I want to use just a tiny bit of best press.
Because it looked a little small to me. Just a tad bit.
Yeah, I definitely think that would affect the overall look and
because
hold
on, let's turn that off. Where's my StreamYard? Back over here. Because this is the size that I cut, and look, it goes inside my coffee cup.
Yeah, that would be a little bit.
Yes, Miss Mona, I did get the card, and my husband already used it when he placed an order yesterday for groceries, so that helped a lot.
Okay. Now, did everybody see that I took this and wrong sides together? I folded it in half and I pressed it And I got a nice fold.
I was out of the room.
Well, that's okay because I have to continue doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm still having to trace my circle now.
Yeah. I'm gonna go slow and no worries. No worries.
I'm behind.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm finger pressing it over here because I can't see over there where the iron is really well. Okay. And then I can do a much better job over here.
Look at the difference in circles.
Oh my goodness. Yes. That's
Ooh. My iron just fell. Stay up there. Do not fall. Okay. So we're getting the fabrics and folding them in half. What do you say?
well, okay, we're gonna do just one coaster at a time.
Okay.
So you don't want to fold the one that's for the back side of the coaster.
Okay.
That's the 4 that are for the front side.
Gotcha.
So did you have a good weekend?
It was pretty quiet today.
It was.
And yesterday I wasn't too bad either. So we're folding right sides together?
Wrong sides together because we want to see the pretty fabrics.
Gotcha. I need my glasses. I have my other camera facing the sewing machine so I can't do my overhead camera right now. And can we use this one of the same colors for the back?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I mean, it's your coaster. Technically, you can do whatever you want.
Because I just picked 4 colors.
Design choice.
Mr. David said, if you like it, it's not a mistake. It's a design choice.
I had this charm pack of 5-inch squares.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh, these would be cute. And they all coordinate with each other, so I didn't have to worry about, does this match? Does that match?
Exactly. Well, I did have a charm pack that I could have used, but I have a design quilt pattern in my head brewing around. So I didn't want to do that.
Gotcha.
I thought, no, I'm going to save it. And if it comes out like I want, it's going to be called Marine Table Toppers.
Here's the 4 pieces that I'm using.
Very pretty.
And then I'm going to use one of these colors for the backing. Or I can use another one from another. Actually, this one would be cute for the back. I have extra of that one. That'll be for the back.
Oh, very pretty.
It goes with the other ones. So we leave that one alone, right?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So first, put your batting on the bottom.
Oh, I didn't cut the batting. Hold on. The batting we cut 5 inches too?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm using felt because I don't have batting. I did forget to cut that. Am I going to get a bad grade?
Nah, not today.
Not today. Oh, gosh.
Well, I can't promise forever.
I had a 6-inch little square ruler, and it's just hiding from me. There
Well,
goes the
that's
iron
not very
again.
nice.
The iron is an old iron that one time fell, and one of his little legs, this broke off, so it doesn't want to stand up on its own. So it keeps on getting knocked down. You know what? I need to make a little stand for it. Don't I? Got my batting. Okay. Let's.
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready.
All righty. Are you sure?
Yes, I think.
Okay. So put your batting down on the bottom.
Batting down.
And then on top of it, put your backing and have it be right side up.
Right side up. Got it. Hey, Miss
Okay.
Karen.
Hi, Karen. Thanks for joining us today. Okay. Now we're going to start layering these pieces on. And the most important thing is to make sure that the folded edge is going to go toward the middle.
Gotcha.
So we'll start by putting this one right here. We'll get it lined up really well.
Okay.
Okay. And then again, folded edge in the middle. We're going to put this one right here on this side.
Okay.
And I really work hard to try to make sure that my edges are all perfectly lined up. And then we're going to do the same here. Again, folded edge in the middle.
Okay.
Okay. And this is the, oh, I put the wrong one there. Okay. I want this one there. All right. And now we're going to put this one on this side. Again, folded edge in the middle, but we're going to lift up the very first piece and tuck it under like that.
Okay.
And then your pieces should look like this. Yay! Good job.
Yay!
Okay.
But you
Now,
see how this camera is aiming at my sewing machine. That's why it's not being used right now.
okay. So what I like to do is I like to take some flathead pins. I guess you could use some clips or whatever and go through all the layers that you can so that nothing is going to shift. We don't
Gentry
want
says he really likes the fabrics.
Thanks, honey.
You might hear Jay making some noise.
Is he playing his games?
He's playing his game or watching TV. I don't know. But he really enjoyed himself Friday.
Oh,
He was
good.
so excited. He's so excited.
Good.
He's so excited. He was making another necklace set for his aunt.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait a minute, you only sold 4 of the 5. You can give her the one that you already have. Oh yeah, she'll like that one. But he already had made the bracelet. So I go, oh, you can keep on going if you want us to keep on selling them. So he's like, yeah.
Gentry, do you know where my tiny rulers are? Are they? Oh, never mind. I found them.
So I need to.
Okay.
I need to find some charms to add to his necklaces. Okay.
All righty.
I'm pinned.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to sew 1/4 inch around, and you don't need to leave an opening.
We don't?
No.
Okay, that's interesting.
You're going to have to trust me on it.
Okay, I trust you. I'm going to switch my cameras.
Um, okay, for a second, I thought my machine was not plugged in, but it is. It's fine. All's fine with the world. And I need to switch my foot. See, I didn't even do my own preparation.
There you can see me. I wish I could move this camera closer, but
Oh, it's fine. We can see.
I want to take I want to take Pam's camera that zooms in.
Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, when you start and stop, do go ahead and do a tiny bit of back stitching on
Yes,
it.
I do. I always do. I've had things unravel on me, so I always do.
And when you get to the corner, don't go all the way to the edge. Go to a quarter of an inch away. You're just going to pivot.
Pivot, pivot, pivot.
Exactly.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where did I put it? Come over here, turtle.
Why does my machine sound extra loud today?
Barry said it's not the machine, it's the Benadryl.
Barry, you might be right. You might be absolutely right. It does. It sounds so loud to me.
And hello to everyone that came in and I wasn't here at the beginning. But hello. Mr. Earl had a longer than normal call today, which is good because that's extra time and a half.
All right. Okay, for everyone who's watching to learn, it should look like this.
I'm getting there.
Oh, take your time. I'm just showing everybody so that they know what it's supposed to look like. And the batting is on this side. Sweetie, could you get
my squares were not, I guess, 100% 5 inches because the batting is a little longer on this one side. So I'm gonna trim
That's
it up.
okay. That's okay. This is very forgiving.
I'm not. I don't forgive. Okay, wait a minute. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. No, that's a little crooked. Hold on.
Okay.
I don't care. My next one will be straighter.
Your next one's going to be a circle. So if it's straighter, we have an issue. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now we want to trim off the corners. Close to the threads, but don't cut off the threads. I'll do one and I'll show. Okay.
I'm still wondering how you're going to turn this inside out.
You'll see. You will see.
Because that's the part I have a lot of trouble with when I have to turn something inside out, how to close the edge up.
I know. And honestly, I actually saw a video recently of somebody doing this where they did leave a spot open and then they had to close it up. And I'm like, why did they do that? Because that's not how the original one was designed. So
Karen says it's magic.
it is magic. Okay, you ready for the magic?
Yes, I'm watching.
It's the hole in the fabrics.
Which hole?
In the center, right here.
How?
See? Your finger goes in it.
Okay.
And then you pull it out through there.
Karen says she made these last year. Her family loved them. Okay.
There you go. You're doing it.
Okay. Look. One more.
Yeah, you'll need a turning tool. I use my purple thing.
I used my bone folder. I don't have a purple thing.
The boys were giving me a lot of grief today. I was like, I can't find the purple thing. Help me find the purple thing. Well, I call everything thing. Can you give me the thing off of the thing or whatever? And they were acting like that they didn't know that I was actually talking about the purple thing.
Didn't know you were talking about it. We weren't acting. We were totally confused. And also, you have a bunch of stuff that's purple.
I do have a lot of stuff that's purple. So, yeah. I do.
So you asking for a purple thing, you might as well have been, just pointing and going, I want that.
Now, with all these layers, it's not probably going to get super duper pointy. Just get it as pointy as you can and as straight as you can.
Oh man!
What?
I didn't sew as close. Where is it? Right here. That edge right there.
Oh, well, just turn it back inside out and sew it. We can fix it.
I was going by the charm pack. I wasn't paying attention to if it was gonna.
I really wish that they would stop doing the pinking things with the
Yeah, that's the part. Because what I did when I was doing the log cabin one,
Mm-hmm.
I cut the pinky parts off because they were throwing me off.
But you have to be careful when you do that because then it can mess up the size.
Yeah.
So there's no, and I've noticed on some of them that
which
they're
corner
not
was
the
it?
same.
I didn't think to look which corner it was. Goodness gracious! Hold on, I think it was this one. I know it was. No, that one's fine.
Okay.
Maybe it was this one.
That one's pretty good.
No, that one's fine too.
Did you mention it's optional to put another piece of fabric in there?
Well, I'm going to tell them, I said that I didn't think it was necessary, and then I'm going to tell them why. First, I want to get this all nice and prettified.
Okay, which corner was it, Miss Kimberly?
It had yellow.
I don't have yellow here. It's orange.
Oh, okay, well then it was orange. It was orange.
It wasn't that side either. Okay, let's go back up. Let's go back out. Because I can't find it now. Oh, there it goes. This corner here. This corner. There we go. It was you. You're the culprit.
It had to be you. Da, 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 da.
I'm married to Harry Connick Jr.
You could do worse.
I like Harry Connick Jr. Have you seen that movie Hope Floats with him?
Yes, I love that movie.
I love it too.
Okay, so here we have the coaster. That's simple. Now, as I was talking before, some people are actually using another 5-inch square, and they do it in case this opens up and they don't want the batting to be seen. My thing is that kind of fabric really adds up, and I'm not worried about people looking inside this itty bitty hole and seeing a little bit of batting. If they're that concerned, I would suggest taking a tiny piece of thread and just doing a couple of little tacking stitches right there instead of using another 5-inch square.
Hold on. For some reason, it's not grabbing it.
Well,
and I went in a little bit more this time. Okay, hold on.
That's perfectly fine. We've got time.
No, it's not fine.
It is fine.
It's
You're going to get it. You're going to get it.
You are so going to get it.
See, I'm in trouble already.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Okay. Well, I have to do the singing because Pam's not here yet.
And she hates it when I sing.
Not always. Just 95% of the time.
Well, we get in trouble with the ASPCA whenever I sing because it's cruelty to animals.
One more time.
All right, one more time.
You see, I went in closer to that.
Yeah, I see.
I better have grabbed it. I'm going to beat it up.
Now we have some options for it once it's in this stage. Karen said, as long as the dogs don't howl, it's okay. They do. They bark and stuff.
Oh yeah, they join in.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, it's not going to do it. I've done it 3 times and it's still
okay. Well, then later on, just add some freight check or glue or do something. Okay, don't worry about it. That's just being mean. Yeah, we'll stick some glue and we'll tuck it in. No worries. Well, on the next one, when you fold it, be extra careful with those edges. Being mindful that they can do that to you. Okay. So while Nancy's turning, there's a couple of options here. If you want, this can be it. Just leave it just like this, and that's perfectly fine. Another option is sewing around the edge and or sewing an X in it. I am perfectly content with it being just like this.
Me too.
I don't feel the need. I don't feel like it needs extra quilting, but you know, if you want to get fancy with it, that is absolutely okay. You do you.
So if your partner that's online wants to do something with GB Fancy Nancy?
Maybe. Yeah, it is. Karen, you're right. It is okay for her first try. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, no worries there.
It's those pinking edges.
I know. I know.
So I'm going to get my freight check real quick. I just pressed it.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Do you like it?
Yes.
Okay. That's the important part.
And you could, and this is good for scraps
Yes, it is.
because you don't need a lot. Freight check.
Now for the next one, I'm going to take my freezer paper template and I'm going to fold it into fourths because I'm a little OCD and dopey. And I just think that that's going to help me later. So I'm going to have that setting aside. I'm going to put this there. And I'm going to start folding these up so that I can do the circular one.
So we started basic, now we're going to the intermediate version.
I'm going to be right back.
Yeah, take your time. I'm just folding and pressing. Karen, when you did yours, did you add any additional quilting on top, or did you just sew and flip and call it a day? Inquiring minds want to know. And did you add that additional 6th piece of fabric on the inside? I believe this is the right side and that this is the wrong side, but the print shows better on the wrong side.
Interesting.
I know. It's a little odd.
It's your fabric. You can determine which is the right and the wrong side.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you like the side with the better showing print, then it becomes the right side.
Yeah, but I like it with the better showing pink.
Since I'm using felt, you could probably, instead of the 6 fabric, you could probably match the felt to the fabric.
Oh, absolutely. And Karen said that she did it as mine.
Okay, now I'm going to I'm looking for the one that has the butterflies. Which one's the one with the butterflies?
Butterfly in the sky.
Reading rainbow. I got this pink. Yeah, you could oh, if I had the right camera facing me, it's like it's not doing what's supposed to do, like because it's not facing me. There we go. There we go. See the butterflies?
I think this is a project that even Mr. Pajama Quilter could do. Right, David?
This one here.
Quilting's not for wimps.
I want to see what fabrics Nancy's picking. Now on this one, I'm doing the 2 and 2 version.
You mean 2 of the same?
Yeah, but that's just so that other people know that that's an option. Karen said that she did it in pet fabrics and she made 30 and did rectangle ones.
How's that?
Ooh, I don't think I've seen the rectangle ones. Very nice, Nancy. That'll look cute together.
You don't need to see my face.
Rectangle.
An unintentional
It'd
rectangle.
be a rec and a tangle.
Yes, it very well might. But you know what we're doing. I mean, you're following along, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is a project that may very well be a good place to start to get somebody bitten by the quilt bug. because it's just so simple that people can come in, put it together, and go, "Ooh, I did it! I did that! Look at me!"
My very first quilty thing that I did was a tiny little thing about this big, and it had 3 blocks, 2 9 patches, and then in the middle was an applique heart, and then we put it on the front of a sweatshirt. And so that was pretty quick and easy.
No, I decided to go on with the quote that had appliques all over it. Why not?
Sure.
And then with letters too.
I know. But sometimes it's better if you start with something that's possibly a bit more complicated if you don't know that it's complicated, because then you don't have that fear. You're not going, oh no, why am I biting off this big project?
I'm gonna use that for the back.
Yes, but if you do it,
that'll be pretty.
You do the small project first, then you can take the attitude of, okay, this other thing is exactly what I just did, just bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to cut the
I know I can do it because I just did it. I just now need to do it 10 times.
I didn't cut the felt for this one either. Hold on.
Okay, take your time. My drugginess is in zero hurry.
But if I'm thinking I might be liking to make a whole bunch with these. They're already cut, and I got this Tuesday morning.
Mm-hmm.
About 4 years ago.
There you go.
They were like $2.99 for the charm pack,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought they were pretty, and I why not? So
I really like this fabric, but I know that if I used it on top, you wouldn't really see it. So that's why I'm using it on the underside. And that's the same reason why I did this one on the underside too.
Well, this is the underside that I used on this one.
Very nice.
And that's
and it looks really cute.
That would
okay.
Be interesting.
I'm ready.
It's going to be round and square at the same time.
I'm going to go ahead and start layering mine, but you know how to do that.
I like this one better.
Ooh, I like that. That's pretty.
So I did it.
Talking about first projects, I definitely don't recommend as a first project doing like that one guy you talked about that one time.
Which one guy? What one time?
That you actually had almost a whole session about him for a little bit, where he kept making quilts with the smaller and smaller pieces.
Oh, yes.
So there practically you needed a microscope to see the pattern.
Yes. But his first one wasn't that small. His very first one was
Look at this. Small. This is from the same charm pack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at how far this one comes out of this one.
Yeah, I know. Pre-cuts are not always the most reliable way to go.
So I'm going to even that out because I know I'm going to mess up. Just even it up with the bottom.
As I'm watching it come together, I have to say I kind of like the symmetry of the two and two instead of the 4 1s.
Yeah. But not everybody, if they're like have a charm pack or whatever, has the option.
Absolutely. It works either way. The other's cute too. I am just appreciating this, like I said, the symmetry of how it's coming together.
Like that.
Yes.
And like the one that's underneath the candle. Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, Gentry made this one.
I found a quilt ruler. It's like 4 feet for $5 at Goodwill. Still in the paper Don't need it, but
Wow.
got it anyway for the price.
Wow.
She said a 4 feet quilt ruler. I've never seen a 4 feet one.
I bet that would be perfect for trimming up the edges after it's quilted. That's amazing. Of course, I wouldn't be able to go all the way with the 4 feet because my arms are too short, but that's impressive.
Well, my cutting mat is only 34 inches, so a 4 foot. I would still have to shift the quilt over.
Yeah, you would. You would. Now we're going to do, oh, she says that she uses it for her fleece blankets. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like Karen's like me. She does a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It's hard to be a crafter. I mean, I used to do so many different crafts, and over the years, I have just had to kind of limit it. There's only so much room, so much money, so much time.
Says who?
Says me.
I know.
There's just only so many things you can do.
I've been wanting to do scroll sawing. The last 2 years, I've been wanting to scroll saw. And then I'm thinking to myself, after I moved everything here and doing all this stuff, it's like something else is gonna have to give, because I can't do, like, 1 hour here, 1 hour there on everything that I do, because I won't be able to make anything. You know what I mean?
I do. Okay, now we're going to do 2 different methods here. Don't pin it yet. Don't pin it yet.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And we're not going to pin it yet. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my circle, which I've got the folded lines in, and I'm going to line it up right here so that it's in the center. And I am actually going to press it on here. You, on the other hand, with your cardboard, are going to do your best to find the center. And then you are going to draw with, like a pencil or a wash away marker or something like that. You're going to draw right around the circle.
My wash away markers are gone, so I'm gonna use my pencil.
Okay.
Because the only other marking pencil I have is nope. No, I don't have a marking pencil. I thought I did. Oh, I do, but it's white.
And your fabrics may not show that.
No, it's light. So I'll just use my pencil. I'm winging it. I'm not even measuring to make sure that they're all even on all 4 sides.
Yeah, just do your best.
I'm eyeballing it. I'm eyeballing it.
Which I'm not good at eyeballing it, which is why I've chosen this method. Karen said she did that too. Which one? With the freezer paper or with the cardboard?
I forgot one that came in as we were talking. That's the problem. We keep on talking and don't look up. It's like, oh, what was she answering or talking about?
I know.
Getting involved in the project and forgetting there's an audience.
Yes. Now I feel guilty. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew right here on the edge of my circle. Oops, here. Right here on the edge of my circle. I'm just going to sew. And Nancy's going to sew. Oh, scroll saw for the craft shows. Okay. And Nancy's going to sew on the line.
Okay.
And I guess we'll see if my machine's still really loud to me.
If I see something I want to do it, it's like, but where am I going to put it now?
Yeah.
But I do want either a laser or a 3D printer for my miniatures.
Yes. Gentry was talking about getting a 3D printer, and he's like, but I don't know that I could figure out a way for you to use it for your business. And I'm like, I can't really think of a way either. Because my patterns don't need anything 3D. They don't need templates or anything like that. So I guess not.
Well, I was thinking of doing, if I did something like for my miniatures, like my garden room now. If I did pots for my plants, yes. I can sell 3D print to put some in my shop.
I saw the most amazing thing done in the miniatures page on Facebook. This woman, she's got this just mind-blowingly realistic kitchen, and one of her miniatures was antique milk glass Pyrex dishes, bowls, which I love those in real life.
Yes.
That's one of the first things I look for when I go to a thrift store or an antique store. I look for those. And I asked her, I'm like, how did you do that? Because I'm thinking it's too perfect to be clay, and she told me that she had done it on a 3D printer, and then she purchased the decals off of a store on Etsy, and I was like, oh, I want those so much.
I've seen somewhere that they made the uranium glass.
Oh my!
In miniature, it's like, okay. Because what I'm having fun making all the little pots for mine, but can you imagine if I can make different sizes and different styles? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, absolutely.
This is gonna be fun. I haven't sewn in a circle in a while.
Well, you see how slowly I'm doing it. Stitch, stitch, turn, stitch, stitch, turn. It's fine. It gets the job done.
See, I told you Karen does everything. I really, when I started watching John, it's like, Miss Pam, hello.
Pam, hi. How are the littles doing?
What does this change to that? Okay. When I started watching the scroll saw guys, I'm like, oh, I like that. Oh, I want to do that. I want to make this and make that and then I'm thinking, you know what? Watching some of those projects that take a long time, I'm like, when would I have time to do all my other projects?
To be honest, most of those projects scare me to no end because of it looks like they could take off a finger in about half a second. Pam says that they're good and they're getting ready for bed.
Mr. John has demonstrated on his channel more than once where he puts his finger up against the blade and it doesn't cut him.
Really?
He uses the spiral blades.
Interesting.
I'm thinking the flat blades you might be able to get cut, but he's shown it where it doesn't.
Huh. Because, I mean, I just watch them and it just, that mama fear kicks in and I just see all sorts of bad things happening. Oh, interesting. Karen said that she saw a woman put hot glue in her Ami's feet, then fill with filler, and they stand up. She might try it on the robot that she's making now. Huh.
Cool.
All right. So that is now done. Miss Pam, how many books and stories are you going to have to read to them? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, I guess it would give them, I don't know if it gives them more weight or just that the glue kind of just spreads and kind of just makes like a flat thing for them to help. So I don't know. That's interesting though. Here's the thing though. What if, I don't know, I would be worried about all the glue like coming out or getting grody or messing it up or I don't know.
Well, for your doll, I put cardboard in the shoe.
Yeah. Oh,
to get it flat.
She's not here. I'm gonna go get her. I'll be right back.
I'm about 2/3 done here. The circle one does take a little longer because you're trying to get keep in the line. And I think I just got out of the line here. Oh well. It's gonna be a wonky circle.
It can be wonky. And she's here. Hi.
If you stand her just right, she stands on her arm.
I don't know. She's had Benadryl today too.
Yeah, I've used plastic canvas also on the bottom.
All right.
Well, all the other ones that I've done, I've done cardboard. Because when you, especially if you're putting stuffing in it, when you put stuffing inside crochet, it tends to do that number, But if you put something flat, it can only go so far and it'll stay flat.
David, honey.
Baby girl.
I had two. Oh, never mind. I just need to ask.
You're welcome.
I have two pairs of orange scissors, and I don't know which one's the sharp one and which one's not. So I've got both of them out.
Okay.
Or I could use the good scissors that are big. I could do that. I could use my big scissors too.
Okay, I did something really bad here when I started the circle. Hold on, let me. Where's my circle again? See. Oh no, I did it right the first time. I went off the line on the other this side. Okay, hold on. The pencil line was so light. The pencil line was so light. I didn't see where I was going.
That can happen. And Pam's laughed and she said, I read Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And then they both went back to the book box and picked out one more for Daddy to read. Aww. And Karen said, me too, or she uses plastic canvas for the doll's feet.
Yeah, I used to do. If I have plastic canvas, I use that too.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody else hearing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in their head? Thanks, Pam.
I'm trying to see where I went off here. Where did I go off the rails? See here?
Here, let me make you big.
I can make a joke.
See right there, right there? I'll get it closer to the camera. I have to go back and
Yes, we lost our way.
because
Okay.
because my pencil line was not dark enough. So now I have to get my template back over here and darken the line that got messed up so I can follow it again.
I can see inside your ear.
Is it clean?
It looks clean.
Okay.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and work on cutting these.
It's a halfway point. Did you want to do a...
Oh, give me the box.
Where's it at?
Ask Gentry. Well, don't ask Gentry. Go towards Gentry and see if you see it on the way. Yes, I forgot. We're going to need to do our thingy.
Oh, the 3.
Yep.
Yeah, the Tribond question.
He took it back to his room.
Well, he'll get it.
He's getting it.
Okay.
Just make sure your pencil line is dark enough.
Yes.
Because I was trying
to get freezer paper.
Yes. I've used freezer paper before when I used to hand paint t-shirts before my Cricut.
Mm-hmm.
I used to print it on my freezer paper and then carefully cut all the details out and then iron it onto my shirts. So I used to have some. The guy who sews.
Hey, Sean, how are you doing tonight? I am getting ready to post the Tribond question.
And I'm going to take this line out because I had to read. No, I was off the rails all the way around. Man, what was Nancy thinking? I need to sew back up over here because it looks weird here too. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm gonna go scream. No, I'm not gonna go scream. I'm just gonna fix this section over here.
Well, I think that actually I don't want to use this one. I thought I found one that was good, but now I've decided it's not good, so I'm getting a different question.
He says I'm doing well.
It's fun to live with you when you're on Benadryl.
Stop making fun of me.
He said he's doing well. I saw you were live, so I wanted to drop in and say hi.
Aw, I appreciate that. It's good to have you here. What did you work on today?
The deadline's okay. Okay, I'm. Hold on, let me go on the other side and see where I went wrong. Because on the side with the fabric, it's hard to see the pencil mark. Let's see where I went wrong. I'm trying to see. Hold on, let me just
take your time. I'm just gonna type up the question.
We apologize. It just dawned on us that we.
No.
So we're like totally caught with our pants down.
That is not a phrase that describes me right now, or should describe anybody.
It is a phrase. It's a frequent phrase. Got caught with your pants down.
Oh, I know it's a phrase. Just I don't want it describing us. Ew.
You're just thinking.
He says, I've been quilting on a huge queen size t-shirt quilt. Made a small dent in it.
I've seen you working on it or pointing it out. I remember. But wow. I didn't realize it was going to be queen size.
A friend of mine made a t-shirt quilt for me with my late husband's shirts for Jay.
Okay. There it is. A marine map, a ranking of popular music, a graphical representation. You don't get to say anything, David.
I'm just trying to think of what it possibly could be.
Okay. We'll give it about a half an hour. What do they have in common? I made a t-shirt quilt. Let me see if I can find a picture of it.
I made one for an auction at the school I was working at.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me a bunch of the older school shirts, and I made one, and they auctioned it off. It was fun.
That was really cool.
Got it. Okay.
Did you look stuff up?
No.
I didn't.
I don't even know that you can look stuff up for this. This is so unique.
Well, I didn't know you were looking at your phone, so I was confused.
I was looking at the YouTube and reading so that I could actually process it by seeing it.
Got it.
Process it?
Uh-huh. You know, let's see if I can find the picture of that t-shirt quilt. My friend's son was graduating from high school, and I made it for him. It turned out well, but it wasn't my favorite project that I've done. There's nothing wrong with it, but I haven't wanted to revisit it.
Yeah, I liked how that turned out.
Yeah, and you were great. You helped baste it.
And the recipient was really touched by it.
Yes. Okay, I found it. All right, let's see. All right. I will share it and we can all look at it. Okay, there we go.
Oh, nice. Oh, you added extra fabrics around the t-shirts?
Yep.
Okay.
In crazy quilt fashion. And I had his mom pick out all sorts of fabrics that would mean something to him.
Okay, mine was simple. It was just the t-shirts. I didn't go all.
And you can see on some of them, like on the top left one, where his shirt just had an emblem on the front, like where the chest pocket would be.
Uh-huh.
I just took that and appliqued it on. And so there were a few of those that I did that with, since the whole shirt wouldn't really show very much.
Now, the one that my friend made was the whole shirt too.
So I'm different.
You just gotta be extra. You just gotta be extra.
Well, my body's definitely extra. I need to lose some weight. Let's see. I have baby clothes for the first grandson. I'm going to make a quilt for him. Oh, have you seen the ones, Karen, that actually look like the baby clothes are on a laundry line?
Oh, I've seen those.
Oh, those are so precious. So cute. Okay, did we get the circle fixed?
No, I'm still ripping part of it off.
That's okay. That's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and show what happens next.
Rip off.
I would get the t-shirt quilt out, but it's in a trunk in my bedroom, and I have all my clothes on top.
Sean said that he's appliqued the small sections on some of his, and it's a good way to use those smaller sections. Yes, it is. And he wants to make one of those clothesline quilts as well. So do I. Okay. I'm just going to cut right here about 1/4 inch from the line.
Okay.
And if I knew where my pinking shears, I would maybe use those, but I don't know where they're at.
I think I know where mine are.
And to be perfectly honest, the ones I have, they're really stiff. I don't like to cut with them, which is probably why I don't know where they're at, because I don't like to use them.
You put it in timeout, huh?
Yes, for the last several years or more, maybe over a decade. I have them, I just don't like them.
Okay, I think we've undone with all the bad stuff on this already. Now we're gonna take all this off and start again.
Okay, and I'm just going to do the same thing I did last time and just turn it inside out. And then I want to show you something interesting about the round ones. Now, before I show it to you, let me just say this is not something that I would recommend for a fancy occasion. I would recommend it for a fun occasion. Not that you can't have a fancy occasion and a fun occasion at the same time. You can, but you'll know what I mean when I show you.
All my occasions are fancy.
Because she's Fancy Nancy.
Because she's Fancy Nancy.
There you go.
Okay. Let me get this pressed. And again, if you wanted...
Did you want to get your tool and get those corners worked out?
You're funny. Again, for this one, you don't have to... you can leave it as is. Or you can stitch around it or stitch through it or whatever you want to do.
But then you wouldn't be able to do what you're about to do.
But then you would not be able to do what I'm about to do. Okay. I'm going to make myself big here. Now, if you're having a fun occasion, maybe a quilt party and there's some wine, or you're using water goblets, and I don't have any of my stemware here except for this one pretty carnival glass, but it'll suffice.
Carnival glass.
I love carnival glass, and I love blue carnival glass. But anyhow, what you can do is when people are carrying around their drinks, they can have coasters that also serve as the little drink charms. So if all of the coasters are different, you can come in here and put the coaster directly on the base of the drink.
Oh, that's cool.
So they automatically have the coaster. And if everybody has different colors, they will know which drink is theirs.
Point of order, you said that that's special to the round ones, but the square ones can do it too. They'll just have corners.
They would have corners, and it might be a little awkward. And I don't know that they would sit as well, but you could do it with the square ones also. But like I said, you wouldn't want to have this for like a nice fancy party because that would look a little weird. But if you're having a quilt party and you got your wine or whatever, that lets people know.
You can make that with fancy fabrics.
You could. You absolutely could. So there's another little thing that you can do with them. Okay, and now I have 2 coasters. And we're going to watch Nancy as she works on hers. And then we can move on to the mug rug. But I'm in no hurry.
I am. I want my mouse pad.
Yes. We often use our mug rugs as mouse pads. And David had been using...
Yay!
You got it? Good job.
I have to make sure the next time I do my pencil lines a little darker.
Karen, you're right. You could add fancy lace to the outside. You totally could do that. But this is my little sewing machine mug rug. I believe I got the pattern from Missouri Star, but David has been using it as a mouse pad lately, and that's what I more than often use it for. And so tonight I'm making the mug rug for him for drinks, but also she's found her pinking shears. And I'm going to make this for him, and he gets to use it as a mug rug or a mouse pad or both.
I'm sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Go down there. Go up and down. There we go.
I don't think I have enough scissors over here. You know what? We've got more lurkers. I need to say hi to them. I love my lurkers. And I want to say thank you to everybody for hanging out with me. Thanks, everybody. David's still snapping. That is a catchy little tune.
That is just a jaunty little piece.
It is. It really is.
Either one of them would work so well in a Starbucks. If you're just sitting there on a Sunday morning sipping some brew and
sipping some brew.
No, I want some Starbucks. Honey.
At this hour, they're all closed.
I know. They close really early here. Like right when I would need them, they're closed.
Oh my goodness. There was a point period there in Helena where...
There's mine.
Yay! Very cool.
And we turn it inside out the same way, right?
Yes, ma'am. And this one will go a lot faster. You can just kind of stick your thumbnail or your fingernail in there and just kind of go along the edges.
Do you remember that period there for a while when the Starbucks in Helena, the weekends, they would close on Friday?
Yes. Yes, it was crazy.
Heaven forbid you should need a jolt of caffeine on a Sunday morning.
I know. I always need coffee. I need coffee right now.
I'm imagining some pastors that would be up in the pulpits going, "Now we will open our Bibles to chapter."
Okay, we're gonna get to see Nancy's brown one. Okay, so assuming that you are not having issues with the pinking on the pre-cuts, and assuming that you've got it marked with something that you can see, what do you think that you prefer? Take a deep breath. I see it. Just take a deep breath.
We have only had one guest so far on the Tri-Bond.
Oh, somebody guessed and I missed it.
Yes. Guy who sews.
Oh, okay. They all have circles. Oh, I like that answer. I like that answer. Yeah, nobody else has guessed. Okay, guys. All of you lurking in the bushes. A marine map, a ranking of popular music, a graphical representation. We need some guesses. Okay. Karen said we used to have one right in front of our house. It was a bad thing. I don't do coffee, but I love their strawberry ice frat. We would go every day. Daughter did the coffee frat. Oh, I've never had that, but I love strawberry.
Yeah, it's the cream fraps that they have that have no caffeine on them.
Well, wait, no, I want caffeine. I wonder if I could have them put like
a shot of espresso.
A shot of espresso and maybe like a little bit of like a chocolate syrup in there. So it'd be like a chocolate strawberry.
That would help maybe blend the coffee flavor in with
the
strawberry to help bridge the gap. Because the coffee and the strawberry don't really sound good together.
No, but when you add the
chocolate
coffee,
might pull it off.
That's what I'm thinking. Exactly. Karen said that they are so good. I don't know. I may have just come up with a fancy drink. We might need to check that out. Okay. But on looks alone, Nancy, do you prefer the round or the square?
I haven't flipped the whole thing around yet.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do you want to mute while you scream?
It's a different corner.
Oh.
I don't know what.
I would offer you some advice, but I'm not sure what the thing is.
I don't either.
Okay, if anybody has any advice for Nancy on this, please tell us. Could it be that maybe your stitches are breaking or something?
My stitches are what?
I don't know. Are your stitches breaking?
No, they're not breaking.
Okay, so I'm just trying to troubleshoot here.
I'm just going in a little bit more, especially on that corner there.
You know who we haven't seen tonight? We haven't seen Miss Angel. I hope she's doing okay. Angel, sweetie, if you're out there, let us know, because now I'm worried about you.
Maybe no Angel, but it sounds like that Nancy's been having a double of a time with some of her stuff.
Oh, she got the sad face on. She's got the pouty lip and everything.
I didn't think you guys could see that.
Quilting ain't for wimps.
I think I just need to cut my own fabrics instead of using these little pre-cut squares. I think that's what it is, because they're not all even.
Yeah, they're not.
So some of it's grabbing and some of it's not. Okay, that's good.
Is that Mr. J or
That's
Mr.
good.
Earl?
That's Mr. J. Mr. Earl's with his mama.
Hi, Mr. J.
Hello, Miss Kimberly.
I hope you're doing well.
I'm doing better.
Good.
I just made a bracelet today for my.
Good job.
I think that's what everybody's gonna get for Christmas: bracelets and necklaces from Jay.
Well, I would look forward to wearing mine.
Absolutely. Okay.
I did not. It's not.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It's still really cute.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Okay.
There's my circle one, and there's
It's
my
cute.
square one.
And that one's cute. Which one do you like best?
I like them both, but I like this colorway.
Yeah. You did a good job, especially
Those
considering.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, they look really good.
Maritza, hola.
Hola, how are you doing today?
Hola, Maritza.
They do look good. Absolutely. And now we're going to move on to something that's not that before Nancy reaches through the screen and strangles me.
I won't. I figured what's the problem, and it's the because of like you saw there that when I was doing the circle one that they're not all nice and square.
Yeah.
Same size.
We only have about 10 minutes left on the question. We still only have the one guess.
Okay.
Apparently, we've stumped everybody on this one.
A ranking of popular music. Number one's a marine bap, a graphical representation. Number one. Hashtag.
We'll write it in there.
I am not sure. Hey, I'm just guessing here. Where did I put my seam ripper? I got the cap. Here's it. Here it is. And it goes right here. Look. I have it. You know those pencil holder things?
Very nice. That's smart.
I put it there so I can have my. Oh, okay. Now we're going to switch to the other camera to work on the other thing, the other project. There we go. You see all the fuzz from the seam ripping.
Close that. I think you're gonna have to reach over, or not. Okay.
Okay. Let me get my mess out of the way here.
It looks a little dark because I've got all of this white stuff right here, but when I move it, it'll brighten up. So right now I'm just tracing my shapes in my mug onto some fusible web.
Okay. Where's my fusible web? Get the right size mug because it would have been a small mug too. Look.
Yeah. That would be a very tiny, which would be okay. That would be fine because you're not actually,
But have you seen my coffee mug? It's not small. See?
No, it's not.
It's an 18-ounce cup. So we need the mug and the handle and the little coffee thingy.
Yes, ma'am.
So all these 3 pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to conserve my pieces. So. And this is something that I just found the other day when what was I working on that I used the fusible web?
I'm thinking, but nothing's coming to mind.
I just used it for a project. I'm like, oh, I have fusible web.
I'm trying to think, but
I can't remember. That's scary. What did I use with fabric the other day?
And for anybody who hasn't used fusible web before, don't cut on the line. Cut around the line.
Karen says, I'm sewing my robot together, and hubby is why is there a skewer on his body? Well, it's holding him together till I sew him.
All right, honey, do you want to guess?
Shall I type it in or
type it in? Okay. Type it in.
It doesn't count if you don't type it in.
That's right.
And for the record, I have not seen the answer. She didn't tell me, so this is truly just a chart, I guess, on my part too.
Nina Bay says a chart.
Hi, Nina. Welcome over. Good to see you tonight. I like that answer. And David said charts too. Has it been a half hour?
About 5 more minutes.
About 5 more minutes. Okay.
So you said to not cut on the line, just cut on the outside of the line?
Yes, just like this.
Okay. Glad I left enough space around the handle and the cup. Hello, people, says Nina.
How are you doing, Nina? Did you have a good week?
Well, I didn't cut the felt for this one either.
Well, you've got time.
The teacher's going to give me a bad grade.
Nah, she grades on the curve.
This is what happens when I miss a day. I get all behind. Teresa Morowski, hello from Connecticut.
Hello, Teresa. Thanks for stopping by tonight.
And Nina says, not a lot of sewing time.
Oh, you know what? I didn't really get anything done this week myself. I am still working on healing up.
Okay. I cut my pattern apart. So what size pattern do we need? 7.5 by 9.5. Okay. Let me grab.
Was that a question or were you just talking out loud?
I was talking out loud.
Okay.
I do that a lot.
You're allowed.
Sometimes you need an expert opinion.
That's right.
Here's my fabrics for this project.
It was a little hard for me not to like pick out something really cute or pretty or something just for me.
I'm gonna read you what my Cricut machine says. Ready? Hold on. Can you still hear me?
I can.
Okay, my Cricut machines. Of course I talk to myself. Like crafting, I need expert advice.
Exactly.
That's what my Cricut machine says.
So if anybody wants
I forgot to size up what I needed again.
the materials, the requirements for any of these projects, there is a link below. So you can always print out this stuff and you can have them for yourself. And you can always watch the replay too. And
Nancy didn't change her setting on her printer. So when she printed the whatchamacallits, the instructions are on the other side.
Okay.
And I didn't do it just once. I did it twice. we do the printing on the back and front to save paper.
Yes, we know we do that a lot when we're doing patterns, but
okay. I didn't realize to change it when I was printing for these.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my other iron because this one has the steam and I've got the other one turned for no steam because that's the best way to do it. And I'm going to press these onto the back side of my fabric. So granted, all of these are some form of a batik, but that's okay.
Is this correct?
I don't know. Just look at the ones that are in it already. I don't know. Why do you expect me to know stuff? I know.
Just say I'm on Benadryl.
Yes, I'm on Benadryl. Okay. Oh, David said it's time. All right. Let's see if anybody got the right answer.
I know I didn't.
They are charts. Yay! Congrats to everybody who got it right.
Yay!
Way to go.
Good job, Nina.
Okay.
I'm going with this for my mug.
That's pretty. All right. I'm going to go iron these on to the back side. Make sure you iron it onto the back side.
Yes, ma'am.
On my backside. That wouldn't be any fun.
No comment.
I know. Just ignore him. That's a bugger.
Were you about to say I was a butt?
No comment.
Answer would be yes. You are.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I know nothing.
I see nothing.
Of course, I had to wait for my iron to heat up because I hadn't been using it. Isn't that the way it goes?
Some things will never change.
That's true.
Ah, but don't you believe it?
Oh, I was watching a movie last night on Netflix, and for the most part, it's kind of got that, that typical Hallmark type thing. You know, people like each other, they have a falling out, blah, 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 whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, that sort of thing. Well, any hoobies. Now trim it out actually on the line.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just cutting the piece away from the bigger piece. make it easier to cut.
Well, here's the thing, though. They keep using the F-bomb.
In a Hallmark type movie?
Yeah. And it's like, I'm sorry, what? I mean, it's not a Hallmark movie, obviously, but it's got that same kind of storyline. But they keep using the F word, and they show quite a bit of body.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I think that they only actually show butts, but even still, it's quite something. And the thing is, the movie was actually funny and kind of cute, but it's like, why was that part? Oh, and there's also some drug usage. Of course, most of that's legal now everywhere, but even still, I was just like, why? I'm confused. I was just confused by the whole situation. I don't know.
I was on Netflix too, but I was watching a marathon of The Good Witch.
You're watching what?
Good Witch.
The Good Witch.
Oh,
you know that show.
Yes, I've seen all of them.
I'm watching the seasons. I'm on season 3.
I'm a huge fan.
And you watched all the movies, I'm sure.
I have. Yeah, I think I've watched all of it. The movies and the seasons.
I thought I watched all the seasons, but some of the episodes, like, I don't remember that episode.
Karen says, there are a bunch of them, so it's possible that you watched and then just forgot.
Mm-hmm. Karen says my robot is looking like a robot from Lost in Space.
Danger, Will Robinson.
We were just watching that the other day. We're like, did we watch the last latest season? And I'm like, I don't remember. So when we started watching it again, I go, yes, I remember it now. It's one of those things that you seen it, but it's like, do I remember it though? There's my mug.
Oh, that's cute. That's very cute.
I don't know if my coffee stands out as much, but I guess that's okay.
Well, we can do a little bit of Well, when we go to applique it down.
Okay.
It'll show up more.
Okay.
Talking about a movie that feels like a Hallmark movie, but is so much more mature. We felt that way about Love Hard.
Yes, exactly. I knew that there was another one that I kind of felt that way about.
That was, yeah.
Yeah, it was Love Hard.
Never heard of that one.
It's cute. It's really cute.
It's a Christmas movie that shows up on Netflix. I think the main actor that's on it that's remotely recognizable was Nina Dobrev from Vampire Diaries.
I've never seen Vampire Diaries.
But
I'm not a vampire kind of girl. There we go. There's the mug. There's the background. There's my table. I'm done.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But you're having much better luck this time.
Because I cut this fabric myself.
Okay, I'm going to stick my mug over here.
I think I'm going to make another one of these, but in a square. I like the colorway.
Okay, the first thing we need to do is sew our background and table together.
So this one to this one?
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
And when you press it toward the table.
Gotcha.
Karen said, add glue, all done.
I was gonna show off my miniature Imkin, but I already packed them.
But what? You already packed them up?
I packed them up. I was gonna take a picture of him outside with the bigger one.
Yeah.
I mean, like, nah, he's gonna. I'll just make another one. I took. Where are they? I moved everything around my desk. I don't know where anything is right now. I thought I put it over here. Oh, I got some more colors of the small yarn,
Mm-hmm.
and I was thinking of making a white body, and then doing the purple cape. Oh, here they are. Or doing, because I was thinking a light blue with the purple cape,
Yeah.
or the white with the purple cape. Because I don't have enough of the color that I used before.
Yeah.
This one, I don't have enough. See how flat it is? So we sew this together.
Yes, just like that. And I like to wait and do my applique quilting for this stuff until after it's all put together. But if you want, you can do it before it's a quilt or after it's a quilt. I like doing it after because I feel like it gives it a little bit more dimension.
I'm gonna follow what you show us.
Okay.
Because I don't know any other way right now.
I
You said
think,
iron the seam towards the table.
yes.
Oh, I was sewing it and I didn't have my camera over there. Oh well, you know how to sew a straight line, right, guys?
I'm
Not
gonna
that Nancy knows how to just sew a straight line.
put my coffee together.
Oh, I don't. Did I cut a piece for the back? No, I can't remember. Okay. Okay. Did I cut? Did I choose a backing for this, or I forgot the backing? Or was I going to use? I think I was going to use this. Yeah, I was going to use the same color
Here.
as the cup for the
All
back.
right. There we go. Can you see?
Yes.
So what we're doing is we're taking the handle and we're overlapping it a wee bit.
Ah, I didn't even think about that part like that. I'm glad I waited. Hold on, I'm cutting the piece for the backing. Hold on. That way I don't have to do it later.
Do you like it, honey? Because it is yours.
That is precious. And that really looks like coffee in that coffee mug.
I tried. And I've got 2 types of thread to use for that and that. And I might try to do a little bit of
Steam coming up.
Yeah. We'll see. We shall see.
We shall see the king.
Have we talked about food yet today?
Just Starbucks.
Let's talk about food.
Food is good.
Food is good.
You want a donut?
I don't want a donut.
Muffin?
No, I don't want a muffin. I want spaghetti.
We had bacon
Summer
cheeseburgers
night. I'm
yesterday.
making the spaghetti.
What were you saying, Nancy?
I said we had bacon cheeseburgers yesterday.
Ooh.
Even though the burgers that Earl bought had bacon and cheese in them,
Uh-huh.
we still added extra bacon and extra cheese.
Well, yeah.
David always gets extra. If there's a double available, he always gets the double. If there's a triple available, he'll want to get the triple. Always.
Mr. Earl's home.
Mr. Earl!
Thank you.
Well, hello, howdy. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo estás?
Okay, this backing doesn't want to come out that easily.
Earl of Duke. Earl of Duke.
It's yours.
Oh no, they're together.
At least
What are
they're
we
not in the
doing?
same room. There we go. It's coming off now. This fusible web is a little old, so it doesn't want to, release that easily.
It doesn't want to
Okay.
be nice.
So, I'm looking at yours.
You can put it on the side. You can put it on the side, the middle, this side, whatever you want to do.
I want to be just like you.
No, you don't.
Don't we all?
How tall is the mug? Mine printed at 2.5 inch. Oh, no. No, let's see. From the bottom of the mug to the top.
I think she has the same issue that I had.
It's about 3.5 inches.
You have to check the scale on the printing job because I had mine at 80%, and that came out small. Is it that one? Yeah, that one. Let's see.
But if you want to do a small mug, you can do a small mug. Or you could do several small mugs and just have them be all over the table. You do you.
Mine kept the one at 80% was 2 3/4.
Yeah.
With that extra space, you can put in a muffin.
I could, couldn't I?
Or a scone.
Glasses.
There you go. Give me a scone.
You want a scone?
I want a scone.
I'll have a croissant. Why don't we put some biscotti right there? That'll be nice too. I like this fabric that I found for the coffee because it looks like it's like mixing with the creamer.
Yes.
I like that.
I like it like that. I like it like that.
He's in a mood today. He didn't even take any drugs.
I am a drug.
Ah,
Are you though?
this is very, very frustrating when this.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's not your fault.
Here, I know of a trick. Take one of your sewing pins and you just score it across the back side.
That's what I did.
Oh, and it's not helping.
It's just old. There we go. It's just being a pain in the butt.
Nancy's being ageist about old people.
Yes, us old people can't work right. There we
So
go.
where do we want our bacon cheeseburgers from tonight?
We are not getting bacon cheeseburgers. Here,
I thought that sounded like an
you might
excellent
want to
idea.
scooch it down just a tad to make room for your coffee.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. I like that handle on that mug. That is really pretty. It's all blurry over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why are you being difficult? Come on.
It's taking lessons from my old camera.
Come on. Clear up.
It's gone because we've been on for 2 hours. I quit.
It's been 2 hours already.
Time's fun when you're having flies.
What? Come on. Come on. Come on. Follow through. It's not wanting to be clear.
Okay.
It's a poop.
Do we iron this on now, or when do we iron this on?
Yeah, go ahead and iron it on.
Like that? Do I
Yeah.
go-
Do it exactly how you want it to be. If it doesn't look right, adjust it.
I'm looking. I'm thinking that the top was a little too dark for this, but
That's okay.
it is what it is.
The mug still shows up. I think it's fine.
Stay.
Come on. Why won't it do? Wait, did it do then? No, it's still blurry.
Okay. It's on.
It is, and it looks really cute. Oh, there we go. Now I got it. Now I can't do anything because it'll mess it up. Okay. Now,
Next.
we're going to do what we did last time. We're going to put our batting on the bottom. And then we're going to put our back on top of that with the pretty side on top.
Come on. Get over there. There we go.
And then we're going to put this.
Oh, did I cut something wrong?
Nope. That's just going to give you extra room to stick it right in the middle.
Okay.
That's just going to make it easier for you to work with. Unlike those other things that you were dealing with. Those were just flat out mean.
They were. Like that?
Yeah, just like that.
Thank you, Nina.
I know. It is pretty, isn't it, Nina?
It is. I drink that coffee.
Well, a lot of my fabrics have a lot of characters on them, so it's like, I don't know if this froggy character would look good here.
Well, it would. It'd look good on a mug.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Well, if anything would look good on my ugly mug. So.
But you stop it.
Like the veil, like Moses used to wear, but for an entirely different reason.
Are you saying the glory of God did not shine on your face? Is that what you're trying to get at?
Hey. That's not nice talking about yourself that way.
That's right.
I talk about myself that way. Yes.
All I know is, unlike you ladies, I look like I got beaten with an ugly stick. So there.
That is not true. Shut up. I'm going to spank you, and don't say the other thing. Okay.
I say that all the time, and my husband goes, no.
Yeah, my response is, and pinch me too?
David, you're going to get banned by me.
Which band? The Beatles, the Eagles, the...
That's one. That's one.
Ooh.
Okay, now I'm going to give about my fingers width of a distance that I'm going to leave open on the bottom.
On the bottom? Okay, I was going to ask that question. The bottom or the top?
I'm going to do it on the bottom.
Okay. So like that at the bottom here?
Well, I do all 4 fingers, but yeah.
Does it matter even if you did it on the sides? If somebody just...
No, it doesn't matter. Well, I wouldn't suggest doing it on the side because in the turning you can make this open up.
Fair enough.
Those seams.
Yeah, these guys right here.
Yeah, but
when I do the turning stuff like that, I always put it at the bottom because that way, like my notebooks and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't see the bottom as much. Oh, let's switch the. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna switch the camera. I'm just gonna switch the camera. I'm gonna switch the angle. There we go. There we go. Stay. Good boy. Sit, boo boo, sit.
Good dog.
Uh-oh. Something got it. Something got whatchamacallit in here.
You got candy bars in there?
Candy bars where?
You said whatchamacallit.
Oh. It won't let it loose. Let it go. Okay. If it's not one thing, it was the other. Look at this. It just bunched it all up here. There we go. Okay. Which I have to change anyway. Look.
Yeah, you're starting to run low.
Yeah. And
Ready to play bobbin chicken or something?
Well, not the bobbin, the actual thread.
Ah.
Oh, let me check the bobbin while I'm here.
Well, I'm going to have to change at some point anyway because I want to change the color that I'm using.
I need to change my bobbin too. See, I haven't sewn a lot, so all my colors are not round.
I am still trying to remember what you were using fusible web for.
I used it, didn't I?
I think you did. I mean, the last time I used it was when I did the fabric postcards, but you weren't doing fabric cards. You were doing paper cards, so I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm trying to go back to. There we go. Go back to my channel and see what I was working on. Okay, that's done. I had white thread and I don't know what my white thread went leaping to. Come over here. Let's see if it fell. I'm always dropping things behind my desk. Since I wasn't sewing a lot before.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't worried about having enough supplies. And now my thread colors. There's black on the floor.
So what
I
I'm
found the
doing
black
now
one.
is I'm just trimming away the back and the basting.
Okay.
Not basting, batting. The good reason to do it where it's a little bit extra is because that way, if something shifts a little bit, you don't end up not having something in the seam.
You mean like I did?
Yeah. Yes. I wasn't going to say it, but yes. And sometimes using just that tiny bit of extra batting and fabric, even though you might consider it a waste, sometimes it's worth not having the frustration of something going awry.
Like I did.
Yes. Yes, like that.
Nancy showed you guys what not to do today.
Sometimes that's just as important a lesson as the what to do.
Yes, it is.
If in some cases, even more important.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Machine threaded.
And now I'm just going to trim off the corners.
Now Nancy's going to start sewing. Let's try this again.
Okay.
Oops, that shifted a little bit. Go back that way. Come on, go back that way. Thank you.
Okay. I don't think I left a very big opening, but I'm going to make it work. But you do have to be really careful because of the parts that are just kind of
Fuse dunk and pop off.
Yeah. I try to get those through first, if at all possible.
You're making a quilt
I'm making a mug rug.
with the pajama quilter?
Yes, with the pajama quilter.
Oh my.
In her mini cells.
Oh no, I made this plenty big enough to get through. Okay. And the stuff did not pop off. Woohoo!
Whoop, whoop.
I should have done that a little slower. Earthquake!
5 times 5. 5 times 5.
No, I'm saying the way I moved the camera, I should have done it slower.
That's okay. We're fine.
He ate one for lunch.
Boy, is the chat super quiet right now.
No, he had a pizza for dinner.
Nobody wants to chat.
Jeffrey's suggesting Taco Bell or a Wendy's chicken sandwich.
Ew.
Huh? I made one for you for lunch.
None of that sounds
One.
yummy.
I had an extra one last night. Remember? That's what you're looking for the missing burger.
Yeah. I feel slighted.
I had one for lunch because I only had. I mean, for dinner last night because I only had one for lunch yesterday. So that was my dinner. Do you clip the corners too?
I do.
Okay.
You should show Pajama Quilter box.
What box? What box?
The hamburgers.
Oh,
That are stuffed with cheese.
yeah.
cheddar,
I told them.
Oh.
I
cheese,
told them.
And bacon.
Karen
And I
said
told them
that
that we had extra cheese and extra bacon yesterday on our burgers.
Karen said that she's still here, that she's sewing the legs on, and Nina says that she's cutting the fabrics. Hey, Nina, do you know my Facebook? Because if you do, you can send a picture and I'll share your fabric choices. I told you to do the bottom and I actually did the top. Benadryl. You know, I don't think that they're ever going to ask me to be a spokesperson for them.
Nice jamming in Dairy Queen.
Depends on what they're looking for. Mr. Barry's still with us.
Yay!
Mr. Barry, have you heard from Miss Angel?
Yeah, we're worried about her.
Gonna be sending her a message after this.
Darcy just
Hi,
joined in.
Darcia.
Hi, Darcia. Oh, sweetie, you're never late. We're just happy to
Darcia.
have you.
Darcia, I sent you an email. Okay, I cut the corners clipped.
Pajama Quilter. Did Nancy tell you about my potato salad?
I don't remember, but
No, I haven't told them about the potato salad.
She got me potato salad and banana pudding to replace the potato salad she gobbled up on me that one time.
I didn't gobble up on it.
Wow. And Nana Pudding.
Okay, and I shared with her, and she left me half of it.
I left you more than half.
Well, at least 69.1%.
It was 75%. I ate a third.
She ate a third, according to her.
oh my. Okay, now I have a little tip for this part right here that I like to do.
Does someone see where I put my bone folder? Oh, there it is.
What were you looking for, honey?
I'll be quiet.
Okay, so the first thing I do is I like to iron it all.
Mr.
Nice
Barry
and small.
says, okay, Pajama Quilter, I have to go. Have a great evening, everyone.
Good night, Barry. Have a good time. And Karen said, hey, but she was sick and sure she didn't eat much, so she needed that. Okay, so what I do is I get it as flat as I can with the iron, and then I take the bottom side and I get it tucked in, and I try to tuck it in just a little bit extra.
Okay.
So that when I press it, it's not going to be showing on the front side when I sew it together.
Okay.
See? Did that make sense? Or was it clear as mud?
Repeat one more time.
Okay. So I flatten the whole thing with the iron.
Yeah.
And then the opening, I turn it to the back and I tuck it in to where it's just a little bit more underneath
Then the front.
than the front.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I iron it that way. That way, when I go to sew it together, it's not peeking out.
Gotcha. That's the problem I have with it is the peeking out.
Do you usually do the iron trick?
Darcy is asking what's being made.
Oh, okay. Well, Darcy, at first we made some coasters. We did a square one and a circle one. And now we're doing mug rugs, which can also be used as mouse pads. So I'm gonna
Okay,
this
this fabric is a real old fabric. I just got a whiff of it.
Does it smell a little musty?
Something like that. I told you that some of my fabrics are really old. It's from friends and family that have sent me fabrics, and I'm not sure where they got it from. So like that. Oh, you can't see it. The camera's not facing that part. Let me press it down. Let me press it. Like that.
There you go. There you go.
Are you hand sewing? What are you hand sewing?
I'm just going to hand sew this little bit close right there, and then we're going to go back to the machine.
So I need to hand sew this too?
You can. I don't want to make you do anything.
Making sure that this is straight. Hold on. Where's my ruler? Someone stole my ruler again. There it is. Okay, that's straight. Okay. I just want to make sure the front is straight. There we go.
Now, I know you can't really watch me sew it by hand because I need to put it all the way up at my eyeballs to see it, but
got my needle. Don't get my thread now. I need to get one of those fancy thread holders. I don't know where did you get that?
I think I got it off of somebody online.
Probably Etsy.
I'm like how is it the shoemaker's kids?
Yeah.
I make all kinds of fancy stuff, and I never keep anything for myself.
I've heard that women who are married to contractors feel that way. That the guys are always so busy working on everybody's houses, but not hers.
Not
I don't know
fair.
if it's true though.
It's not fair.
Just a complaint.
There we go. Needle threaded. Where's the beginning here? Don't laugh at the way I sew people.
We're not gonna laugh.
I didn't know you sewed people.
I thought you said you were going to laugh.
Definitely not laugh at that. That doesn't sound funny at all.
Oh no, I'm having PTS from watching Silence of the Lambs. That was a disturbing movie.
What's the matter, honey? Is it deja vu all over again?
Maybe.
So did you want something from DQ?
I'm thinking.
Chicken or beef?
I don't know. Because all I can think about is spaghetti. And I'm having trouble switching gears.
Show her images of chicken or beef. Maybe it'll trigger
I
something.
wish we had a Fazoli's here. That would really solve the problem.
Ooh,
No, we had the Fazoli's on the trip. I wasn't that impressed with their spaghetti.
Okay, Tellini's.
Yeah, that would be okay. Or
We don't even have an Olive Garden.
macaroni grills, chicken parm. Oh, that sounds good.
She's naming things that she can't get, right?
Yes.
It'd be quite the drive. Yep.
Well, and I don't even think that the one that we went to in Memphis, I don't even think it still exists anymore.
The macaroni grill, I have no
Memphis.
idea. I don't know that macaroni grill as a company is still around.
I don't know.
I'll be painting, making Miss Karen's thread holder this week. And
I can't wait to see it.
Maybe I'll make myself one at the same time while I'm
There
cutting
you-
hers. While I'm
there
cutting
you
her
go.
blocks, I'll cut my blocks too.
Absolutely.
Do we also want dessert?
So that's probably what I'll do.
I don't know.
I can go ahead and get
Or
that.
you know
in.
what? I could
Get
probably
that
make 3 at a time. That way, I have one that I can put on my website. But all the packages are ready to go.
Yay. Oh, that reminds me, honey, we got to fill orders tonight.
Of course.
Yay.
But that's a good thing.
It is a good thing. All right. That part is now done. So I want to change my bobbin to this blue, which is not an exact match by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it'll be okay. I want to press it one more time.
Impressive.
I get quiet when I'm hand sewing.
I don't
Ouch.
think I have.
I just poked myself.
Oh no.
It was just
Wait
a
a
matter of
minute.
time.
Let's see if they're in here.
It was a matter of time.
Okay, I'm shaking the camera so don't look.
Earthquake.
I needed to get some bobbins. I like that my bobbins are purple.
Do you match the thread to the fabric that you're using?
Yes and no. Yes. Well, I'm going to have in the bobbin something to match the backing.
Uh-huh.
And I will change between this for the mug and the one that I'm already using, which is kind of a tan for the coffee. And I might do some squiggles of some steam. We'll see. And I'm probably going to go ahead and sew in the ditch between the table and the thing. And I'm also going to use the off-white to do the initial little border.
Okay.
So I'm going to use 2 different colors, but if need be, I would use more. But first I got to do the bobbin with the blue.
So around the mug, you just do a straight stitch?
Yes, just about a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch
Okay.
inside. You could do that if you want, like I do. You could also do like a satin stitch. Some people like doing that. I don't mind the look of a satin stitch, but to be honest, you use up so much thread.
Yeah.
It kind of bugs me. I like the look, but I don't like using up all that thread. And I don't like that it takes a lot more time. I got stuff to do, lots of things to do.
I getcha.
Places to be, people to sew.
Yes. No. Don't take advantage of my drugginess, which should have already worn off, but I don't feel like it has.
So what do you do first? The outside edge?
Um,
Or does it matter?
I hadn't thought about it.
Guess it just doesn't matter.
I think I will do the outside edge first.
I need to see if I haven't, because I
And
want to
then
do
I
it
will probably
tan.
do between the table and the wall, and I will probably go ahead and do the coffee. And then I'll do the mug and the handle last.
Okay. I need to go see if I have more tan, because I want to do that because I want the stitch around the table to stand out a little bit more. I gotta see if I have anything close to that.
If not, you can always do a neutral of a white, off-white, gray, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I like to use lots of different colors when I sew because it's fun.
Well, for this first one, I'm gonna do not too many. There we go. I sewed it. Oh, that's one spot that, man. Oh well.
Well, maybe you can tuck it a little bit when you go to sew around the edge.
No, the threads showed through
Oh,
right there. Oh, you know what? I got markers.
there you go.
I can blend it in. Come on.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
Why aren't you guys going in?
I just found that necessity is a mother.
Let's see what we have on the rack. Oh, this looks good. This is like a frame. You would think I would put the frame where I have the best light, right? But it's not. But during the day, it's nice and bright. That's a white. What's a yellow? That's a yellow.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do the edge. And I've pressed it again one more time just to flatten it. And I want to switch feet to my quilting foot. I'm making a mess all over my table.
It's easy to do.
Yes, it is.
And what's the edge? You do a 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch,
Let
whatever
me
inch?
measure it.
Huh?
It's more of, I would say, between 16th and an 1/8.
Okay.
I think whatever, I use the red mark that's on my foot so that makes it easier for me to see, but
I have a quarter inch and an eighth inch foot here. One side is quarter inch and one side is eighth inch.
so yeah, do the 1/8 inch.
Okay. Miss Darcia, I have the brother. It's a big bunch of numbers. CS 5055 PRW. It's the Project Runway Limited Edition. And this is not the color I thought it was. This is the light purple. Man, that lighting over there is bad.
Oh,
This I thought that was a beige. It's a light purple. I'll be right back.
okay. Do you have a little LED light that you can take?
No.
Right.
This is yellow. And I have a bunch of dark maybe I have blue. Like a blue lung and a blue back.
Darcia, the one that I have is a FOF, Quilt Expressions 4.2.
I'm just gonna use that one
Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, that'll totally work.
because I thought this was white and it's yellow. I think Nancy needs some white thread. I'll be right back.
Okay, baby. Love you.
Love you.
Those burgers smell good, honey. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
What
All right.
was I doing? Oh, I was going to switch to this blue.
So I just did this little stitch right around the edge.
Okay.
And I have a tip for sewing in the ditch. Because some people have trouble because it doesn't always look the neatest. The trick to sewing in the ditch is you sew where the seam isn't. So we put the seam underneath the table. So what you're actually going to be doing is sewing on the background, just in that little part right there.
Gotcha.
Instead of trying to sew it directly in the middle.
Gotcha. Glasses?
That's a little tip.
You gonna start over here?
Start over where?
No, asking my husband if he's gonna start.
Oh. Oh,
Okay.
Erin, I'm sorry. She said that she forgot to stuff one of the legs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's not standing up very straight right now.
Hey,
I hear you.
Hush.
I hear you, puppy.
David just left and she was asleep when he left, so she's confused while somebody's at the door. Hi.
It's not me.
Girl says it's not him.
It's all fine.
Honey, I need some thread.
My favorite thread is Connecting Threads. They go on sale a lot, and you get a decent amount, and I really like the way they perform.
I have a bunch of thread, but I don't know if I'll ask you. Hold on, let me go grab it. Can I use this thread to sew with my regular stuff?
Let's see.
It says best embroidery thread.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. I would think so.
Because I have all the colors. Because I bought when I got the embroidery machine.
I mean, if you can use it to embroider, then I would think that you could piece with it and quilt with it.
Well, I'll try because I have all the colors.
Now, is it cotton? Because I prefer to use cotton threads.
I don't know. I'll have to go online and check it out.
But I don't see why you couldn't.
Hold
if
on.
somebody knows otherwise, please let us know.
It doesn't say what kind of material. It just says 550 yards. And this color is Prussian blue.
It's pretty. It's very pretty.
Nancy,
Okay, so I'm going to show it close up if I can.
you
And
see
you can see right where the threads ended up. This
when they took them to the dumpster. Hold on, let me see if I got a blue bobbin. Blue bobbin, blue bobbin, blue bobbin. No blue bobbin.
Hey, Nancy, can you see this real quick?
Fill up a bobbin. Check to see if I got an email. Oh, Miss Darcia.
These are Pajama Quilter. These are the burgers.
Hold on a second.
I've had those before.
Yes.
I also like the onion ones, the Vidalia onion ones too.
I was trying to get that.
They're
Miss
good.
Darcia, thank you. Yes, I did get it.
Nancy left me one.
Left you one what?
Burger.
I left you more than one burger. There was 3 left, wasn't there?
No. It's okay. I forgive you.
Well, hello. I had one, you had one, so we're even.
Now she has to buy me hamburgers. She already replaced the potato salad.
You would think, like, wow, my wife loves me. She got me a banana pudding and potato salad and his favorite chips too. And this is how he treats me, guys.
Love is love.
No, I'm not liking this compromising part.
Aww. Okay, I can love you.
That should be enough.
Okay. Did you see, Nancy? I was showing how the stitching went when you do it just that smidge off. Let's see. Come on.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so now the table is done. course, now my camera's pissed.
Nah.
Sorry, my camera's mad. I should watch my words. Come on, be nice. There we go. All right, so the table's done. And now I'm going to do the coffee part inside the mug.
Oh, I have brown.
I'm just going to go ahead and use the beige. I think it'll be okay, but I will say I'm not very good at this part because I have trouble seeing well enough. But we're going to give it a go.
So I got all the packages done, and they'll be, like I said, being picked up tomorrow.
Good job.
And you said your box was was mangled?
It was all bent up, and there was even a hole in one part of it.
Oh no! I'm glad I bubble wrapped her,
I know.
because I'm thinking it's not breakable. So I didn't need to bubble wrap and go. Let me bubble wrap her just in case.
Sounds like God whispered into your ear on that one.
Yeah. I can't. Where's my glasses? I'm trying to thread this without my glasses.
Okay, why does it feel like it's doing something weird?
What's doing weird? Your sewing machine?
Yeah, it just feels funny.
It sounds funny. Just saying. Let's go start right here. I've been wanting to make mud rugs for who knows how long.
Well, we could have done this sooner if I had known.
I'm talking about years, girl.
Okay, well, maybe not that much sooner, but still sooner.
Okay, why aren't you moving the corner? Come on. Are you stuck in the corner there? Don't do that. Don't do that to me now. My machine don't like me today. There we go. Okay. There we go. I didn't want to turn that corner.
Okay, the coffee part's done.
Hold on. Let me. There. Okay. So. Oh yeah.
Okay. So
Oh,
now
I
I'm
like
gonna,
that. I like that. The how it stands out more.
and now I'm gonna switch to the blue.
I'm already on blue. Enough. Let me one more stitch. That's enough.
Alrighty.
I'm rounding the last corner.
Yay!
Take it. There we go. Backstitch. Backstitch. Hold on a second. You you have a somebody.
Uh-huh. Oh my.
I wasn't looking up. Sorry.
That's all right. I got it. It's done.
And to have a channel name like that, to do that.
Yes, I know. That was honestly. Some people's.
There's my edges.
Good job. Very nice.
Now we're gonna do the stitch in the ditch. Oh, great.
What happened?
My needle got unthreaded. Nice needle. Nice needle.
I'm just stitching around the mug right now. And I'll do the handle last.
Okay. What Nancy is showing you guys today is that no matter what gets thrown at you, you keep on going.
That's right. You persevere.
Oh, okay, that didn't sound good. Why did I do that? Oh, it's stuck. Why is it doing that today? Because it wants to show Nancy who's boss. Okay, that's it. There we go. Woo. What in the world? Okay.
What's wrong?
It just wanted to keep the fabric and not let go. The machine was having an issue.
Was it sucking everything into it?
Yes.
I don't like it when that happens.
There we go.
It makes me grumpy when that happens.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then it won't let it go. So I'm just gonna.
I'm going to do an additional seam on the mug, and I'll show it to you in just a minute.
Okay. Good boy. Good boy. You know what? I just noticed when Earl was doing the adding the lights to my area,
Mm-hmm.
I cut a piece of extra electrical tape. That's what this is. I put it on here so I could, that way that was ready to be cut, and I just realized that they were there. There we go. The machine's fine.
Well, good.
Well, so somewhat fine because if it doesn't, let's see what happens. No, be good, and I'll give you a break later on. That doesn't sound good.
What
No.
doesn't sound good?
I threaded it, and I don't know where the thread went. It stopped. It just. Oh, I'm having so much fun. I'm laughing, not to hit the machine across the face. Machine? Very nice. Good boy. There we go. Now you keep this inside you now, because we need this thread on your needle. Okay? We need it one more time. Hey, Miss Connie.
Hey, Connie, how you doing?
Garcia wants to know, have you ever thought of doing a sewing tutorial on your channel?
You mean other than this one?
Okay, why is it?
Uh-uh.
Here we go.
Just a minute. Shush, that's just the paper. You're fine. Getting all spun up about nothing. Now I forgot where I was, Miss Love. Oh well. If this isn't perfect or if it doesn't look right, David won't care. Okay.
What did he say? That's part of the design.
That's right.
What did he say the other day? Oh, look at what
Oh
it
my
did.
word.
It was nesting here.
I can
Seriously?
see that.
Seriously, machine?
Okay. So I added an additional stitch for that lip of the mug. Can you see it?
Where?
On the blue, right here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. I see that.
Yeah.
Do you where the handle is, do you go around the handle?
Yeah, I'll do the entire handle. I'll go like this and then back.
No, but I said the blue part, do you go around the handle?
I wasn't going to because I was just gonna go on the handle itself.
Okay.
I don't think it needs both. I did go
Okay.
right through in between on that outside line right there.
Okay. There we go. I did my ditch. What is that? It's an extra piece of thread there for some reason. There we go. This way. You can't even see it. It's the blue on the blue.
That's perfect.
Okay, now I'm gonna do the mug. Okay, now you be a good boy now.
Okay, so that I have a question.
Si, senor.
So I know in French and I think in Spanish, items they're either masculine or feminine.
Yes.
What is a sewing machine?
feminine.
Okay. Well,
Like
because I call mine a girl, but you kept saying it was a good boy, so I thought, well, maybe.
I said good boy because it's called a brother.
Ah, perfect. Okay, I understand now. That makes sense. So what is the word for sewing machine in Spanish?
Máquina de coser.
Okay, I'm not going to say. I don't think my mouth can do that.
Máquina
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 de
de
coser.
Cosel.
It's 3 words.
Conselo. Consele. Sí.
I would be in so much trouble if I had to go to another country. I wish my handle was an even darker color because I'm having trouble seeing it under the machine.
I think my seam at the bottom of the mug got a little bit wide compared to the other part of the mug.
That's okay.
It's hard to see.
It is hard to see.
This opens a lot of windows or doors. Windows. Because I could make this with any kind of applique, huh?
Oh, absolutely. You could put words or hearts or, I mean, this one, where did it go? It was just right here.
I don't know. I didn't grab it.
It
Earl
was
did.
oh,
I didn't do
I found it.
Earl
Okay.
did it.
I don't know what I did.
So this one is just a little house,
Oh, I like that one.
but I could do it for like a house for every season.
Thank you, babe.
And there's the quilting. That looks good. That looks yummy. I'm going to try to use the flashlight on my phone to see if I can see better. Let's see.
I did it again. It wants to suck my project inside of it. Come on, let it go. There we go. Man, why are you doing that to me, dude? I treat you right. I give you days off. Well, this machine here helped me make over 400 masks 4 years ago.
So do you think it still wants to be on vacation?
I think so. It's been letting me do my other projects with you. I don't know why it's doing this today.
It's been cooperative.
It's being very, very
Maddie.
like a teenager. It works when it wants to work. Okay, let's try to put this again. Let's rethread it. That's what I do. If it's acting up, I just take everything off and then rethread it.
Okay, not the best, not the worst. It was just really hard to see.
I'm so used to having my what my husband calls the sunlight.
Okay, can you see it?
The mug, the handle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So for all intents and purposes, I can be done with this mug rug. But I'm contemplating going ahead and maybe trying to do a little bit of steam. I don't know.
You go ahead and do this thing. I'm gonna finish with the mug here.
I don't know if I want to do any steam. I don't know. Should I take a poll?
Go for it.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to catch up. Darcia said, now that looks good, Nancy. And Karen said, try to change the tension, or it might be the bobbin thread. And she said that hers does that when she doesn't use it for a while. How long has it been since your machine's been serviced? Okay. Next question. How long has it been since you cleaned your machine?
A couple months ago.
Okay.
I did do that.
Okay. Nancy, that looks really, really cute.
Hello.
Welcome home, honey bunches.
Thank you. Are you still on or?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
And I just finished, I think, yours.
Cool.
You can look at it and tell me what you think. Well, you can put stuff down first.
I think it looks gorgeous.
You like it?
I likes it.
I don't know that I want to do the steam.
Okay.
'Cause
I don't like hot coffee anyway.
that's right. You don't like hot coffee. You're absolutely right.
There you go. the steam.
It's just going to sit there and be cold then. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Wait till you see Nancy's. It's coming along really well. You want to see Gentry?
Looks like there's a person.
Oh, right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. It does look like a person. Maybe it's one of those mugs that changes colors with the temperature. And the person's fading since Daddy's coffee's getting cold. I think that's it. That's the story.
Okay, now I'm gonna switch it for the handle and the coffee piece.
What would you like this, dear?
I want it to stand out.
It's very pretty.
So,
Thank you, sweetheart.
Great job.
Nina says, I emailed you a photo of the mug rug top.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm headed over.
Okay, come on. No, it's stuck again. Why you? I may be using the wrong needle too.
I'm already loving it. I can't wait to share it. See, I had to do one for David, and it's not nearly as fun and pretty. All right. Let me share. It is fun, and I'm loving it.
You sound like a McDonald's ad.
Okay, guys, can you see?
Oh yes,
Isn't it pretty?
I love
Good
it. The fabric.
job. Good job, Nina. I love it. Now, is it coffee or is it tea? Inquiring minds want to know.
You know, I forgot to do one piece, but that's okay.
Let's
I don't-
look at
No,
Nina's.
I didn't, because the handle's there. Oh well, I don't need to do that
Oh,
part.
pretty.
Yeah, Gentry thinks it's pretty too.
Mm.
I have a puppy head right next to me.
She's so happy.
Dave's in a good mood. I've already given you your treat. Just because you took a nap doesn't mean you get to have another one. I like that.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Was that Nina's with the purple dot?
Yes. Yes, that was Nina's.
That's looking for gray. That's not gray, is it? I can't tell.
Nancy's having trouble seeing her thread colors.
That's silver. That's good. It's close to gray, right?
Yeah, yeah. Silver will be fine.
This is to go around the mug, the handle, and the coffee.
Oh, and Nina said it's definitely coffee. Yeah, got to have the coffee.
Got to have the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Let me drink some coffee. And where's the... Uh-oh. Where did I put it? My little...
So, Darcia, is there a particular tutorial that you would like me to do?
There it is. Oop. That was the iron. Again. Well, that's the third time today. Okay. Do, 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 do.
Oh, Nina said she's still waiting for her kids to teach her how to upload pictures. Yeah, but you did fun emailing it, so that worked just great. And Darcy said that she was just asking. It looks fun. Well, the information for how to make these, or at least the supplies, are listed in the link below. And then you can go back and watch, and I tell you how to do it in the replay.
And so far, besides having machine troubles, the tutorial has been good. It's the machine that's been giving me
You
problems.
say it's the machine, and you say it's the fabric. I'm thinking it's me.
No.
I'm thinking I'm the problem.
Mm-mm.
So tomorrow is Mystery Night Monday, or Monday Night Mystery.
Cool.
And it has to do with a murder or something at a zoo. So I'm anxious to do that one.
Oh my. Did you want these?
Sure, if you want to. I don't mind.
Hmm.
You gonna make something for yourself? Oh, okay. I'm hoping it's hard to see the mug, the handle under the
Yes, it is. It's
Under
very
the-
hard.
under the. Oops, that went too little too far. Oh, that. Okay.
Don't break it, Nancy.
I'm not breaking it. It's just the stitches are not very straight. But you know what? It's mine, so I can have it look any which way I want, right?
Perfection is done without a precise hand.
The pearls of wisdom from Earl.
So, so God made us perfect, but to ourselves, we don't seem perfect, right?
The poet laureate,
That was deep.
Florida.
That was deep. Very, very deep. It's not too bad. I don't remember how I think I appliqued the little girl on that quilt, but I think I used the similar red color.
Mm-hmm.
So if I got off the line, you couldn't tell
Yeah.
because this one here is not doing that. Because I used the silver to go on the black because I wanted it to stand out. And I'm thinking rethinking that choice. Oh well.
Well, if you don't like it, you can always change it later.
Yeah. Well, I like it if I had actually stayed on the line all the way around.
I know it can be really hard. Sometimes I will like stick my head in the machine like every 2 stitches to see if it's where it needs to be.
See,
That's not that bad. No, that'll be just
it's
fine.
just this part here that
I think it's. I'm amazed that that's the part that you struggle with, because I would have thought it would have been the inner part. But I think it looks fine.
thank you. Not for the coffee.
David, did you see that I did that one stitch to show the difference in the both sides of the mug?
This one doesn't stand out as much, which is okay because I
See?
was getting out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's so settled up.
Are you looking forward to using it?
I am. I'm excited about an iPad. I'm almost start putting some stuff in Diablo now so I can use my mouse pad.
I wasn't finished, Nancy. You go and meet the other corner. You go back here.
I'm eating my dinner, so please tell me if I get too smacky.
Oh, I was doing the same thing. Okay, not to get all these little threads off, and then I'll show what it look like.
I can't wait to see.
What it be looking like.
So is it for you, or who's it for? Who are you making it for?
I wasn't sure if it was going to be good enough to get to anybody.
Well, if you're unsure if it's good enough to give to somebody, but you think that it probably is, give it to somebody who can't do it on their own.
So don't send it to you. I'm sorry.
If you want. But you know what I mean? Because if somebody can't do it,
They'll
then
appreciate
they're
it
gonna
more.
appreciate it, no matter how you've done it, because they can't do it.
But this corner here got bunched up a little. I don't know why, but that's okay. It's my first one. And there goes that smell again.
You can always tell when a smoker has the fabric and then you go to iron it, and you can smell the smoke come out of it.
Oh, this one it looks like it's been in the box forever and ever and ever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Nancy.
It
Look
got a little
at it.
bunchy. It got a little bunchy here.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hold on, let me switch my camera. Slowly and steady. There it is.
I love it. I love it, love it, love it. You did a great job.
You can see the mug on the back.
Exactly. Good job. Do you like it?
I love it.
Okay, where's the mug?
Huh?
Test it out. There you go.
Yay. And then I have, whoops, that one.
And that's your smallest one. So if that one fits, then yay.
And that one.
There you go.
I guess I got some coffee grounds in my coffee today.
Mm-hmm.
There's one.
Darcia says she loves it too. It's adorable.
There they are.
Look at what you did.
I'm happy. Even without other issues.
I love all the colors.
Me too.
Good, 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 good job.
But of these two, I like this one better. The colorway.
Yeah. Well, I think it just depends on like the room or the person or whatever.
But plus, I have all these here, so I have enough to make this again in square. I was
That
gonna
is
do this
awesome.
one,
Ooh.
but like you did with the 2 and 2, because I have
Mhm.
two of this color and 2 of that color, and this for the back. So I can
That
do
is
that.
pretty.
And
I
these
would
are
have trouble
purple.
using the big one though for the inner part because you'd only get to see like this much of it.
So do the that one for the inner part with that one,
Yeah,
and this for the back.
yeah. Well, I
I can
mean,
do that too.
fold it up into fours and then take a little bit off of it and see what you think.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Hold on. Oh, that one's not cut in completely. Hold on. That didn't cut.
We need to get you a bigger rotary cutter. It'll be faster and less taxing. The small ones like that are really good for cutting curves.
I don't know why it's not cutting though.
Maybe it's
There we go.
dull. Okay.
Because it was staying inside the little channel there.
Ah. Okay.
There's a metal piece here.
Mm-hmm.
The plastic. I think it was cutting on top of the metal. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
You better be cut. Oh God. If it can happen, it happened to Nancy today. There we go. Let's continue. Oh, I'm like, what is? Because it was the wrong side, Nancy.
I mean, it might work if the tinier flowers are showing,
Those.
but like that big one though.
It'll be like that,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then like that, and then this one like that.
It's pretty. I love those flowers. Now, if you were to turn it over, because that, if depending on which way you put it, the underside would be what would show up.
They're a smaller flower,
Yeah, the smaller flowers work really well.
and then this will be the back.
That'd be really pretty.
That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Because I want to do it now.
And
It's
now
so
you know
easy.
how.
The part I like is not having to worry about sewing it closed.
Mm-hmm. I know, but like I said, I saw somebody who was teaching it online, and they were leaving the side open to close it, and I'm going, why would you do that?
They probably didn't know.
I guess, but it was completely unnecessary. And I'm thinking, oh, you poor thing.
I put this one back up, out of the way.
But it's like magic.
Yeah, I like that. I was like, what? I'm here. You're telling us to sew all the way around. I was like, how are you gonna turn that inside out? That's what I was like. But that's pretty cool.
It is very cool. And like I said, if you're worried, which I'm not, but if somebody's worried about the center showing, instead of using a whole another piece of fabric, just put a couple little stitches.
Look at
It's so tiny.
this. This one was closed a little bit more.
But even still, it's usually so tiny. Why?
Yeah. And it's already thick, so it's. And
I
I use
know. It just seems
and I use
okay.
I used regular crafting felt, so batting would be thicker, wouldn't it? I'm not.
Depending on what kind it is, yeah. But even still, I'm thinking, why would you waste fabric?
Yeah, that's a 5-inch piece.
Mm-hmm.
That could be another panel for a coaster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if I
Exactly.
have any loosey gooseys around here. There we go. Ah! There's my
I
pretty.
love it. I love it, love it, love it. I think you should figure out something else to put on a mug rug and make another one.
I have to go through my fabrics and see what pops out.
Yeah. And feel free to use if you do another mug, feel free to use one that's got like a cute character on it. And I thought about you the other night. I was watching a movie called, I don't know, what was it called, honey, about the machines?
What?
The movie about the machines. It's not a new movie, but I was watching it on Netflix.
No.
It had the Gentry would know. I don't think he's watching. Anyway, but I'll get back to you. But it was the countries now lived on these giant machines.
Oh,
And they didn't live on the land.
Mortal engines.
What?
The mortal engines.
The mortal engines is what it was.
Okay.
The beginning of the movie, they go into, like I said, because it's a city on a machine, and they go into the Museum of London. And because it's a machine, things are rocking and things are breaking, and they rush over to hold steady the statues of the American deities and their giant minions. I'm like, okay, since when did they become American deities? That cracked me up. You should watch the movie for that reason alone. It's just hilarious. Well, thank you for doing the tutorial with me tonight.
Thank you for doing it.
And I'm sorry that the fabrics in your machine were being poopies.
Watch tomorrow when I'm off camera. It's gonna be like butter. Watch. He's
That
like, no one's
happens.
watching me now. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. It's kind of like a Murphy's Law, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to thank all my friends. I'm gonna do my little thank you for them again because I appreciate everybody so very, very much. Okay, and before we go, Nancy. I'm going to let her finish while I talk about what I've got going on this week. More videos for the mystery, which is winding down. And I am not promising to do anything else. If I feel up to it and I get to it, then yay. If not, we'll see. And next Sunday, I will be working on, let's see, I think it's the Hexies. I think I'll be doing the Hexies next Sunday. All right, Nancy. Your turn.
Thank you, sir.
What do you have going on this week?
Tuesday, Tiny Tuesday, we're gonna do the interior walls of the garden room because I want to get and we're going to do the flooring on the outside part of the garden room. I got some green sand
Ooh,
to do the grass.
yeah.
I got that from Dollar Tree yesterday. I wasn't I didn't know what because I didn't want to do the black because it looked like dirt. But
You know, I use that same green sand for flu powder in one of my little potions. Harry Potter flu powder.
so that's that'll complete the walls and the floors, and then we'll move on to some hanging plants next week. And then we start May for what the Sketch Wednesday on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be finishing up
And is May
April.
going to be color, black and white, or a combination?
I think probably a combo depending on the mood of the because the one in April it was depending on the actual sketch if I wanted to add color or not. But I like the black and white too, so I don't know. We'll see. The color and the black and white they both have their own appeals.
I have an idea for you.
What?
A thought.
Yes.
What if you used tans and browns and all your pictures were sepia tone?
Ooh.
You haven't done that yet, right?
No, I haven't.
That would be a challenge.
The May 1st is fruit.
So it'd be really, really old fruit.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, no, it's just a thought. Just a thought, something new, a challenge.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And so that's Wednesday. And then Is Pam doing something on Thursday? Do we know?
We start the new stitch, the
Oh.
Irish stitch.
Okay. And then Friday, you've got the umbrella things.
Yes, the quilted ornament. I'm doing the parasol,
Okay.
and I need to grab the circle down and look and get all the materials that I need, and then I'll put it in the description box of that video if anybody wants to do the umbrella as well.
Well, I haven't done the umbrellas, but I have done the ornaments and the balls and the pine cones and those types of things,
Mm-hmm.
which I think it's very similar, but just a different way to go.
I've done the ball.
Yeah.
I've done two of the balls because I did one by myself
Mm-hmm.
a couple years ago, and then I did one for a tutorial. Well, it's not really a tutorial. I was because I was following somebody else's tutorial, so I don't call that a tutorial. I call it go watch this lady if you want to know how to really do it. Like if I do this, go watch Kimberly. I'm just having fun with it on my channel.
Oh,
But that's this week.
Saturday, is that the
Yeah, crafty ladies.
Rocky Ladies?
We're doing Mother's Day and Memorial Day.
And then we're back to me on Sunday. So
Yes.
lots to do this week.
Mm-hmm.
Lots to do. And I'm going to be working on a new miniature on Tuesday along
Yes,
with Nancy. It's going to be a little tiny living room. A delightful den is what it's called.
Oh,
And it's got me doing things that I haven't done yet. So
that's good.
yeah, I appreciate the opportunity to learn before I start on the haunted house, which I'm really nervous about starting. So
Well, I was watching Era from Bentley House Minis.
yeah.
She was taking apart some of her older
Yes.
projects, and I commented on the. She asked, "What room would you redo?" And I'm after the garden room, I'm going back to the living room.
I'm actually looking forward to that, to seeing what you want to change and how things are improved and stuff like. I mean, I love your living room fine as it is, but I'm anxious to. And I was nervous with her tearing stuff apart on hers. It was a little stressful.
But I like the way she took some of the stove that she made and made it into a little display.
Yes. And the stove was so cute. And if you don't know what we're talking about, again, it's Era Bentley from Bentley House Minis, and she is amazing. She's absolutely amazing. So go check her out.
And I should get my winnings from her tomorrow.
Yay!
So I'll show it off on Tuesday.
Well, hopefully your butterflies will arrive soon because they were mailed back to you over a week ago. It was a week ago on Saturday.
Okay.
So any time now. And they have, if you didn't know, hubby sent them a few weeks ago to Nancy, and he got the house number wrong. Street number wrong. And so then they had to come all the way back, which took forever. And now they are back on their way. And I told him if they get lost, that he is redoing them, not me.
and the poor butterflies are gonna be tired by the time we get here.
Oh my goodness, yes.
No, what I want to do with the living room is because that was my first room, and it's small. So I wanted to make it the width of these because that way they can stack on top of each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that it'll be the width of these right here. That way I can put more in because right now it only has a couch, a fireplace, and a bookcase. And I want to add more.
What more do you want in there? Do you want
More
a TV?
More seating.
More seating?
more wall space to do more stuff on the walls. The bookcase I made with Jenga blocks, so the shelves are about this thick. Not to scale.
Not
Because
to scale.
if you do it if it's to scale, the shelf is about yay thick
Yeah.
in real life. So I want to redo the shelf to and then the books are that thick too.
Well, there really is a lot to think about when doing something in scale, and it's not just about something being, from 3 feet to 3 inches or whatever. You also have to
Yeah.
take in the thicknesses of the materials on each thing, and there's definitely a lot to think about. Absolutely.
I'll show you the bookcase. Well, the couch is good too, but again, I wasn't planning on doing anything else besides these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just going by the size of the Jenga block. See how thick those shelves are?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you see how big the books are?
Uh-huh.
Because they're the width of a Jenga block.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for this will probably do something like what Ara did and preserve some of these or something on something else. I don't know.
Oh, absolutely.
But I thought they were cute at the time. But like I said, I wasn't planning on doing more miniatures. But then I said, wait a minute, I need to make this they're actually to scale.
Okay, so you're going to finish your garden room, and then you're probably going to redo your living room.
Yep.
But are there any other rooms that you've thought about doing?
Doing not at the top of my head.
Have you done a nursery?
No, I haven't done a nursery.
Have you done, what might be fun? Do you have a boys' room?
A boys'
or a young man's room?
No, I just have the bedroom and I have the game room.
Well, it might be fun to do kind of a collab with Jay. Having him help pick out the colors and the style and the posters and that kind of thing. A miniature Jay's room.
That could work.
That could be fun.
Because my rooms are basically my dream house.
Yes.
So nursery, I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, but I do see some of the stuff out there that I think is really, really cute.
Yes, I've seen a lot of pretty stuff.
But a room for Jay, though, that could work.
That could work.
I love your library.
That's one of my favorites.
That. I love that. I would definitely want to have a library if I had a house big enough.
Same here.
And it would need to have a big fireplace, and it would need to have some chaise lounges so that I could fall asleep while reading.
Yeah, mine has a chaise lounge.
Mm-hmm.
Or a chair. It doesn't have a lounge. But if like I said, redo the living room, I could have more furniture in there.
Now, Darcia said to make a man's cave.
Well,
but
man's
this
cave.
Is Nancy's dream house.
Well, the man's cave is the
game
room. Yeah.
Got it.
Because it has the other video games and the little bar, the card table and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That would be considered the man's cave to me.
Now, do you think you're ever going to do a bathroom?
Unless I actually buy the fixtures, and then it doesn't make sense to actually make it because the fixtures are pre-made and it's just 4 walls. Well, actually 3 walls because it's open in the front. So,
it could be. Well, no, wait. It could be a bathroom / dressing room. You could have a dressing room with the clothes and all the big mirror and all the shelving units and all that stuff.
I don't know if you can see from here. Let's go up here. This back this
Mhm.
way. That's the bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the living room, which is half the size of the bedroom.
Yes, it is.
So I could take this out and do the
Mhm.
bathroom / dressing room there.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, absolutely. Have your own little ensuite thing happening.
Because it'll be off the bedroom. Do my yarn room? Well, I have
Well,
a
you
craft
have a
room
craft
with a
room.
bunch of yarn.
Yeah, I
I
love
have
your craft room too.
I have a bin full of yarns. You know, the cubbies full of yarn, and Hank's hanging from the pegboard.
That would be so much fun. Okay, we've gotten completely off track here. So let's wrap it up.
We moved to Tiny Tuesday already.
I know. I love all you guys. I appreciate you hanging with me. And I will see you again next Sunday for the Hexies. And in the meantime, I hope you're cozy in your jammies. Bye.
Good night, everyone.